Today, EA gave us Frank Rijkaard Future Stars. Even though he's quite an old man, we got a Future Stars Frank Rijkaard. He's only 6 squads and he's quite cheap. 4-star weak foot, 3-star skills, medium high work rates, 6'2", mostly lengthy as well. The great thing about this card, in my opinion, he's got a bit more utility than other cards you would use. Comes out as a CDM but can play centre back and also centre mid. In terms of playstyles, he's actually got really good playstyles. He's got power shot, which we don't care about. Incisive pass, bit pointless. Block, pointless. Intercept plus, very, very good. Anticipate and also Travella, which is very, very nice. Now, anticipate and intercept together are really good. I'm excited to see the first player that gets both of these as a playstyle plus, because I think they'll be broken good. Now, Rijkaard, not too bad as a midfielder, because he's got okay long shots. Don't really think you should play this card as a midfielder, though. He's got good passing in the right areas. Vision at 84, 90 short pass and 86 long pass is good. Dribbling-wise, okay. But this is the main reason why I don't think he's a good midfielder. 73 agility, 70 balance, 88 reactions, 90 ball control, 76 for his dribbling, and 92 composure. He's got great defensive stats with good interceptions, okay head and accuracy, good defense awareness, stand tackle, and slide tackle is largely irrelevant. Okay in the air as well with 82 jumping. He is 6'2". You could go for an anchor on this card if that's what you feel like will be better. 91 stamina, so good for a midfielder if you do want to play him there. 91 strength and 78 aggression. We've applied a shadow. As I said, the anchor could be a good shout to boost that aggression up, but it only gives you a +4, so it's not really a big boost to where it's going to be worth it. But he gets +8 to the pace, so up to 88 pace. You know, that's a good boost. That is a good boost, in my personal opinion, up to 86 acceleration and 89 sprint speed. 99 interceptions, 93 defensive awareness, 98 stand tackle, and then also 98 slide tackle. But for me, guys, this card has to be played as a centre-back. And just before we go and play with this card and test him out, let's quickly compare him to William Saliba. I've got him in the club, of course. We go to centre-back. Is he on the bench somewhere? He's going to be on the bench somewhere, isn't he? There he is, literally right there. Okay. So, of course, Saliba's got Anticipate Plus. As we compare them, he's got 5 more pace, a lot less shooting, doesn't really matter. A fair amount less passing. Once again, up to you if that matters or not. For me personally, it does. Same dribbling. Saliba's got 1 more defending and then 1 less physical. So they're very, very comparable. With that being said, though, guys, I think his best position is centre-back. That's where we're going to play him. So let's get into a few games and see what he can do. If you need cheap, fast, and reliable FC24 coins, make sure to go to MMOEXP.com and use my code VIPER to get 5% off your order. Okay, then, guys, here we go. First game now coming up with Mr. Frank Rijkaard Future Stars. And we're just going to play out a live game. We're going to see how he plays, see what he can do, and hopefully he's a good card. I do like this SBC, you know, it's quite similar to Shevchenko. They're actually very, very good cards. And they're kind of that next step up from the kind of winter wildcard icons that we got. I'm talking Trezeguet and I'm talking, who was the other one? Luis Hernandez. It's kind of like the next step up from that. Now, here we go. First bit of dribble. Whoa. That was a mad animation, weren't it? Good pass as well from him there. And this is where this card's going to become very interesting, in my opinion. What a goal that is from Neto. Is looking at him as that kind of ball-playing centre-back and seeing what he can do there. Now, he doesn't have jockey, so his jockeying is going to feel a little bit heavy. And, of course, as well, guys, if you've done Geertruida, what a link that is to get him on. Oh, I guess it doesn't really matter, does it? But if you put them two in a team together, you can get a lot of Dutch players on full chemistry very, very easily. First things first, very impressed with his passing ability. Something that I think goes under the radar quite a lot on this game is centre-backs with very good passing and can pass on both feet. Now, of course, Rijkaard can do that very comfortably. Passing feels really, really nice, I have to say. Here is Dina and Bibe. And also, guys, as well, whilst we're here, thank you for all the support as of late. The channel's doing actually quite good. It's been dying for a while, but it's doing good again now. So I really am grateful for all of your support as of late. And if you could keep liking the videos and showing support, it would be massive for me. So thank you very much. Here we go back with Rijkaard here. This guy seems like a good player. This is division rivals as well. Sweaty division rivals. Here we go with Rijkaard. Trying to just get back into position. Oof. Yeah, nice. He feels good. Now, as I said, this card will not be good for you as a midfielder. Take my advice on that. And I promise you, you will not like him as a midfielder. He's just going to be a bit too slow, a bit too lethargic. What on earth is happening? Yeah, he's just going to be a bit too heavy, you know. So if you're considering doing him as a defensive midfielder, I would still say probably not a good idea. The only way you're really going to get use out of this card is playing him in that centre-back role. I don't know how that was ever a foul. I didn't do anything to him. Very strange. Now, of course, you can be a bit more aggressive with him because he's got inset plus. It means when you make a tackle, more often than not, you're going to get the ball back in some fashion. And, you know, we scored off of that crazy inception he did make. It's Geertruida here. Got to be careful. Got to be careful. Just controlling Rijkaard here. Just trying to feel him out in terms of his jockeying. His jockeying does feel quite nice, actually, considering he doesn't have jockey as a play style. I like him, guys. I do. I do quite like him. I don't think he's going to change everybody's team. But for people that want something a little bit different, this is a cool card, man. Now, EA have nerfed Trevellas, apparently. Apparently. Here's Dina and Bibe. Nice. Here's Okafor. Oof. I'm still going to play normally, guys. We're still going to play normally. And if Rijkaard does get the opportunity to defend, we will defend with him. Here he is here. Go on then. Power shot time. Oh, he has got power shot as well, hasn't he? I don't think he feels bad, guys, you know. I actually don't. I looked at this, you know, when it got leaked, and I thought to myself, here we go again. Another pretty damn mid card. But, man, he feels relatively fast. He feels nice on the lengthy. His passing, as you've already seen, it is quite good. His passing is quite good. And for passes like that, guys, that pass I've just done there to Alphonso Davies with Rijkaard is actually quite an important pass on this year's game. And he can find it very comfortably, obviously, right? So, yeah, I actually do think he's decent. Let's go to some highlights. He's got incisive pass too, which is strange. But it means you can find him kind of through balls out to your fullbacks. Not that that's really important. That's not what you want from your centre-backs, really. But it is nice to know he can find like a plethora of passes very, very comfortably. Incisive pass there. We can find that fullback with absolute ease. We're starting a breakaway here just off that. And I suppose that is somewhat valuable, that there, guys. I don't think you'll feel it too much in game. But I don't think it's bad, right? To be able to find that kind of ball across and trust the pass. Because you try and do that with Gold Virgil, you're just going to get absolutely effed, right? So it's certainly not a bad thing to have. But as I said, I don't think it's absolutely game-changing. Wow, unlucky. You could certainly play this card as a CDM, but for me personally, in the way I play the game, I feel like that's probably just a little bit of overkill. As I say, I don't think he's bad. But yeah, this card is a centre-back, and that's it. Yeah, see, you can really trust his passing, guys. His passing is very, very good. This is just what I like about him, man. His passing feels really good, and that is kind of a bit of a game changer for this card. You know, there are a lot of centre-backs that you'll use on this game that can't pass at all. This one can. This one can, and I think that's nice, you know. I like Gold Virgil van Dijk, and he's got a good long ball on him, but his general passing isn't very good, and this Rijkaard's passing is very good. Yes, Rijkaard. Look at that as well. The inset plus there coming up trumps. Can we score off this break as well? It would be nice if we could. It's nice football. If we score off this, man, this Rijkaard's actually pretty sick. Oh. Oh, yes, please. Oh, unlucky. Oh. I don't know what he's gone for there. Go on in, Frank. Yes, he's scored as well. Can you believe? Wow. He is a big physical presence as well. I have to give him that too, guys. Fair play. Fair play. Oh, my God. I thought that was going to be a goal. Rijkaard somehow recovered there. Hardly, but still. This isn't a bad card, guys. It actually isn't. Nice pass under pressure as well. Very, very good ball-playing centre-back. Actually, one of the best ball-playing centre-backs I've used, guys. I'm not even joking. Wow. Okay. I don't want to be that guy, man. But this is a very, very decent card. Okay, maybe he's not actually as bad at CDM as I thought he was. This is actually a very decent card. Yeah, it just is. I know I'm repeating myself. But he is good, man. He is actually quite good. Okay, guys, review is in on Frank Rijkaard's 89 rated Future Stars icon. I am quite surprised by how good he was. He will not blow you away. There's no doubt about that. I think this is actually a very good SBC, though. I think it's very well priced, similar to Shevchenko. I think it's very well priced. I think it's good for new people coming onto the game. But not only do I think it's good for new people coming onto the game, I'm completing this SBC. I'm actually completing this SBC. And he's going to go into my starting 11. I think I prefer him to Saliba's Team of the Year honourable mention. I certainly prefer him to Gold Virgil van Dijk. The reasons for that we'll go through shortly. But unless you've got one of the monster centre-backs, this is probably the next best thing. Now, unless you've got that, you know, the Dynasties Maldini or the Future Stars Maldini, I actually think this card is better than base 92 Maldini. Yeah, unless you've got like a Winter Wildcard Virgil or Inform Virgil or Team of the Year Virgil or any of the Team of the Year centre-backs, I think this is the step lower than that. And I think Rijkaard fits at the top of that level. I think I'd take Geertruida over Rijkaard. Now, that's just because Geertruida's got very similar playstyles and is a fair bit faster. But what Rijkaard offers that I really like is decent pace, very good shooting, not that you really need it at centre-back, very good passing. Now, he's got that 4-star weak foot as well, which is quite valuable to me as a centre-back. I like to play out with my centre-halves. I like to be able to drive into space with them. I like to be able to pick out a good pass if needed. And Rijkaard's able to do that really well, especially with the incisive passes. Very good for finding the fullbacks. He's got a decent long ball on him as well, which is good once again for finding the fullbacks and kind of doing that switch that is so valuable on this game. And that for me is a complete on its own when I've just said all of them things, because passing is really important from your centre-backs. The 4-star weak foot and the really good passing stats allow him to do that comfortably. Dribbling's okay on him. It's okay for a centre-back. I think it's too low for a CDM / box-to-box midfielder, which you shouldn't play this card as. I think you can get away with him as a stay while attacking CDM, and he would have to be stay while attacking and not doing a whole lot else. Defensively, he's got great tackles, and they're very strong. That's because of the mix of an Intercept Plus and Anticipate. He really does make good tackles, and Jesus Christ, they're so similar to say. Intercept Plus is basically a B-Tech Anticipate, and it works well on this card. You know, his tackles are very powerful, very strong, and because he's got great strength and a big body type in game, his physical kind of presence to win the tackles or to win the ball back with a strong tackle is absolutely brilliant, guys. I like this SBC a lot. I think you guys should all consider him to go into your club. As I said, I think he's better than Team of the Year honourable mention Saliba. I think he's better than Gold Virgil van Dijk, and they're the two that are just below him. On top of him, you've got the absolute monsters, right? I'm talking Dynasties or Future Stars Maldini. I'm talking Team of the Year Millie Bright, Team of the Year Renard. All of them players are the tier above. But this card sits comfortably at the top of the second tier, in my opinion. I'm going to rate him as a centre-back an 8.8 out of 10. Value for him, I'm going to go for a 9 out of 10. I think he's good value, guys, and I think he's a good card. Let me know if you want to complete him down below in the comment section. And if you have enjoyed today's video, leave a like, subscribe to the channel, and turn on the bell so you don't miss a player review. But, guys, that's going to be it from me for now, so take care.